because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncers' guilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
And now to the scale, the challenger, Jason Quigley. 167.6 for Jason Quigley. 167.6 for the challenger, Jason Quigley. And out of the scale, the undefeated Edgar, the chosen one, Berlanga. 167.8 for the chosen one. 167.8 for the undefeated Edgar Berlanga.
Well, how good it is to see two fighters looking fresh in the face, well trained, good condition, but not drawn, healthy and well. Both kind of come up from 160 really. Berlanga from his early days, of course, when he was weighing into the 161 to 163, his first few fights, and Quigley, of course, come up in the last couple of fights. So that victory over Shane Mosley, his last at 160, then the defeat to Demetrius Andrade. Heard Andy Lee talking about that yesterday. A broken jaw suffered in the first round, which made the fight virtually unwinnable for the Irishman. They just sensed that timing, an opportunity may have collided for them at the right time. Berlanga a year out of the ring. Would there be some rust for the Puerto Rican? Something for Quigley to take advantage of, perhaps. But he will have to be sharp early, sharper perhaps than he was against Mosley Jr., who caught the right hand on several occasions. If Berlanga lands that clean, could it be lights out? Could it be curtains for the Irishman? The atmosphere is going to be brilliant in there. Berlanga switched on now. It's been pleasant all week. But the pleasantries aside now, as we are just over 24 hours away from fight night in Madison Square Garden, New York City, live on DAZN. Berlanga defending the WBO, NABO 168-pound title against the Irishman, Jason Quigley. Andy Lee in his corner, had one of the nights of his life against John Jackson 9 years ago this month. A stunning knockout. Quigley, not a knockout puncher, but this is boxing. Anything can and does happen. Well, Berlanga has a lot to prove Saturday night. All the pressure is on him tomorrow. Quigley can go in, relax.
Jason Quigley, 12 rounds for the WBO NABO Super Middleweight Championship, live on DAZN, Matchroom Boxing from the theater at Madison Square Garden.
Quigley looking relaxed. Berlanga's still fired up as he reaches for the belt. That's what's on the line, but a lot more on the line for Berlanga tomorrow. He can't afford to lose this type of fight for Quigley. Where would he go in defeat? Victory would rocket him up the rankings. Berlanga well ranked, number 5 with the Ring Magazine at 168.5 with the WBO, 11 with the IBF and the WBC. Quigley unranked thus far. He would jump right in the mix. at the top end at super middleweight. A huge opportunity for him in the Garden. No stranger to boxing stateside.
Because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,